Today's history will be about all of us known and sick problems. A lot of people are unhappy with government services. Insanely large queues, red tape with documents, and when you need a certificate from the hospital, then this is a whole quest. And what about social public services, which should take care of poor citizens or people who do not have their own housing? But there are still people who are not in words, but actually craving change. A pleasant exception was the mayor of Cuauhtémoc, Chihuahua. He personally decided to check the work of the social services of the city, which were repeatedly complained about by honest citizens. At the same time, his employees assured that they were working properly and there were no problems. Doubting who to believe, colleagues and deputies for work or citizens of the city, Carlos Tina decided on what in general amazes the imagination. One day, he transformed from an honorable, respected person into an unknown tramp, and also moved to a wheelchair so that no one would know him exactly. To supplement the image for sure, he changed his hairstyle and pretended to see poorly, hiding behind dark sunglasses. So began the long and thorny path of the newfound tramp. First of all, he visited the Department of Social Development to arrange food assistance provided in the country under the state program. How astonished he was that none of the service members even offered to help him fill out all the necessary papers. The workers were exhausted by their own laziness and idleness, Carlos later said. Only one good-natured woman decided to treat me to jelly, for which she had a separate thank you, he adds with a laugh. Then he moved towards the city hall to ask for a meeting with the head of the city. But then Carlos was disappointed. The elevator for people with disabilities was closed. Thank you for being in working condition, and the keys had to be searched for a very long time by the administration. At the same time, they literally felt dissatisfaction with the fact that they had to fulfill the whims of some homeless person from the street who wanted to talk to the mayor tete-a-tete. Poor Carlos had to wait several hours on the street, and after a while he was offered to meet not with the mayor but with his secretary. What's most interesting, no one called me or told me that they wanted to see me. At this moment, Ten decided to stop his experiment and left the city hall as a homeless person. Then I felt real anger at the fact that administration employees who receive salaries from the state treat citizens so badly. Later at the meeting, I expressed everything, recalling the capital truths, and said that I would no longer lose this attitude towards people, Carlos said in an interview with the main channel of the city. They froze after learning that I was sitting in a wheelchair, the mayor added. But he didn't stop there. He decided to dismiss all his deputies, who fed him untrustworthy information, who should be responsible for making the lives of citizens better, but instead, they only complicate all processes. He also initiated a project where civil servants will recruit young and creative people with an active life position and a huge desire to make the city better. He intends to clean and reboot the vertical, and he added that this is far from his last experiment. He has many ideas for how to inspect the city, so let now every civil servant know that at one point I can come to him. Thus, I hope they will work for the benefit of people. Citizens after this incident respected the mayor even more. Had he changed a lot of things in the city before, but after that, many say that they will vote for him further.